Hey guys, I hope you all doing good. I'm gonna do a quick shot of this brother's that's 27 TC-227 227, sorry, that I've been working on. If you remember, I posted a video of me trying to reuse my servos and I mean my motors and servo drives and all that. It ended up it was not worth it for the money or whatever. So let's just start here. I took the AC motor out that drive the carousel and put me a stepper servo drive on the carousel, so I can be a little more accurate and probably easier or simpler to get a macro done for it. If somebody wants to know, but you know the way it is inside, I already took this whole thing apart and kind of learn how it works. So I was just trying to make sure I can use a stepper servo motor on it. That's it. That control is gonna be gone. I'm just gonna use a simple laptop or any computer. And then back here, this is what it looks like now. If you look at my other video, remember I have my axis servo drives here, amplifiers, and control board used to be here, and which it is now. And here it was just I have some 3-phase relay to control the carousel motor, which it was a 3-phase motor. And I think I got a few fuses. Oh, I had the what it was, oh, the limit switch control board or whatever they had over here on this area here. I'm keeping a few things from the machine that I always wanted to keep if I'm able to. I'm still working on it. This is my spindle servo drive with the spindle motor that came on the machine that worked. Everything used to work good, but the thing that I mostly like was the way the spindle, you know, goes back and forth with, you know, touch in a second, no time. So I'm trying to use that. This is a Sanyo Denki BL Super servo drive, whatever. I'm trying to use this control board I got from a guy overseas in Thailand or Taiwan, somewhere over there. And he posted some videos and I look at it and said, oh, let me buy one. Well, that's the way I'm thinking I'm going for right now, to control my spindle servo drive. I kept my, well, you know, breaker. I kept my 3-phase transformer because this spindle drive is still a 3-phase. So that's the only reason I got a 3-phase on the whole machine, which is sad, but I might be able to change it later if, you know, if I'm comfortable with the build, and just put a VFD on it. If I'm able to index that spindle so I can do my tool change. I got limit switches for C-axis. When I make limit switches, you got home and limit and all that, but we also have the tool change limits, or let's say area where the tool change is going to happen, where the M6 is going to happen. So I definitely got to use some of this, so I don't have to be depending all the time on, which will be good. It could happen because it's a closed loop now. Once you home the machine, you will always know where it will be. But anyway, I'm gonna try to keep all that, you know, for a safety feature. A stepper servo drives on all 4 situations here. It says X, Y, and Z, and then the carousel. That's how it's gonna work. Carousel is also gonna be, I already showed you, stepper servo drive. My power supplies, I cut everything, pretty much the frame where my servo drives used to be, and that's what I set my power supplies at. X, Y, and Z, and the carousel power supply. There's 70 volt, 400 watts, all of them, each and every one of them. And then I got my CNC 4PC UC300 control board. I'm waiting on my UC300 control board. I made a mistake when I bought this from CNC 4PC. I bought the board and I thought the UC300 controller was going to be on it, but it's not. So I bought it separate anyway. This is my relay board that hooks up, you know, straight to it, just like I got on the Cincinnati. I like this setup. It works good. 24 volt power supply is going to power the relays, the control board. I put me some kind of connections here, you know, plus and minus, so in case I want to hook up everything, I don't want to do it on the board. I always try not to be touching on these connections. They're good, but I don't just like to be touching on it. So whatever wire I want to, you know, like limit switches or whatever, they're going to be hooked up to this. Only the signals are going to come. The power is going to come from that connection there. And that's about it. My motors are already put in. Let me see if I can squeeze myself around here, and I'll show you. There you got my C over there. Remember, I'm keeping my spindle motor on it. It works good. That's gonna be my carousel motor there. I got a mess in here, but you'll be able to see it if I get some of this stuff out of the way. That's one motor already put in. What do they call this crap right here? Motor put in. This wire here. So it's a lot simpler now, pretty much. The two wires for the motor and the limit switches on the Y. And same over there. The two wires only for the motor. With the yokes or whatever. It's already clean and painted, everything. And it's fine. Now, this is gonna be a deal. I'm holding that with a vice grip, holding the C-axis bolt screw from coming down, so I'm probably gonna have to put some counterweight on it, because this machine, which they probably, most of them are like that, it had a brake on the C-axis motor, and it was a lot more money trying to get me a motor with a brake on it. I'm talking about twice the money that I spent on all three motors. That's what I will spend on just one. So, and it might have been worth it for the work I gotta do to do some counterweight stuff or whatever on it. But I just decided I didn't want to spend that money, and I'm probably gonna work more anyway. So I gotta do some counterweight on it. That's how I'm just holding the bolt screw over there with pliers. It's not much of a weight, you know. It's like, it ain't much, but still, it will come down if I let it loose. So, well, that's it. If you got any questions, let me know on how I'm gonna make that thing work, or what is inside the carousel. There's a worm deal. It's not a I mean, it's got gear from the motor to a shaft, but on that other shaft there's a worm. That worm is the one that makes the carousel turn. The reason they made it like a worm is so you cannot, I mean, it could be locked in place and not moved. All right, well, you have a good night.